break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Yeah.